also Fisher down at long leg, who's quite a long way in from the boundary, and he's going to be chasing this one here because that's an inside edge from Cook.
Fisher in, bowls. Ingram whips it off his legs, past the umpire, sizzling away for 4, latched onto that one very quickly, turned the wrists on it nicely. Next delivery into bowl. Ingram drives through the offside, a punchy sort of drive. Will just about reach the ropes away to our left.
As Fisher comes in for his next delivery, and that's played out in front of him as well. That's a beautiful shot, played through, and that's going to go to the boundary through the fielder, and 4 runs there for Cook. As we see this
Code coming in, and that's whipped off the legs by Ingram, and he's going to pick up 4 there out to the east side of the ground. Bowling here to Cook. Oh, now then, he's got a thickish outside edge on that. Wide of off stump. He's just replayed the shot squarer, but he's still got 4 runs because the vacant third man area as ever.
Bowls this next delivery, and that's whacked square, and a beautiful shot there. Beautiful shot. Colin Ingram comes in and he bowls, and that's a reverse attempted shot, and it's gone all the way to the boundary, beaten the fielder, and he bowls, and this again played beautifully
up and
over by Ingram, and that's gone for 6
in delay, as that's a good length ball, forced though off the back foot by Cook, and he's timed that one nicely. It was no more than a jab.
And bowls his first delivery of a brand new nervous square cut, and it's taken, in fact. Punch to the fielder. Moriarty comes in again, and this square cut, and again heading towards the boundary. 4 more runs for the new batsman, so all that to no avail, despite...
As Revis is into bowl, Ingram whips that one away, down towards backward square, and he's bisected the 2 deep fielders on the leg side, and Ingram swivelling there and punching it away through the boundary. And we trapped him on the pad. That's out. Colin Ingram has gone for 48, back on his stumps.
Here's Moriarty round the wicket, one that balloons up and he's gone. Harris has clearly, as far as Ian Blackwell is concerned, got an edge onto his pad, and that was a simple catch for Finlay Bean.
And he comes in and bowls his first delivery. Reverse sweep attempted, and it's taken. A catch on the leg side. Another wicket falls. Dom Bess this time, so he's rivaling. In again. This time it's hit square, and it's taken. Yep, it's taken. Square.
Over the wicket, bowls, and Hamza has a swipe and hits it right up in the air. Tattersall is underneath it. Tattersall catches it. Hamza goes without scoring. Moriarty has his 4th wicket, and Glamorgan are all out for 221.
And bowls, and this again played, and that's squeezed past the 3rd slip in the gully area, and that'll go for 4 runs. So and bowls, and this leg side flicked off his pads by Adam Lyth, and that's going to race away to the boundary. The first, Mir Hamza comes in again and bowls, and this again, beautiful shot again, down, crouched down did Adam Lyth, and played that through from the Howard stand end, and he'll come in and bowl the first delivery, and that's played square cut, beautifully played by Adam Lyth. He's certainly getting in amongst the shots now. That is his 4th boundary so far. Comes in again and he bowls, and this one played out beautifully by Adam Lyth, and that's going to go to the boundary, played towards
at the pavilion end. Bowls down leg side and carted away by Bean, down to fine leg to get off the mark with a boundary. So
you've overshot where you want to be to make the catch. Big appeal here by Hamza for LBW, and Lyth has gone. This time too short and wide, and picked off by Masood, who's going to get 4 through 3rd man. It's a shot he usually plays well, got over the top of it and guided it away. So he's on to 4 and off the mark.
That's a full-length ball from Harris and hammered away by Bean. Over-pitched half volley outside off stump, and Bean climbed into it and duly dispatched it to...
Bustling his way in. Plenty of shoulder in that delivery, as he's going to be picked off for 4 more here. He just a little bit of width for Masood to work with, really.
Harrison bowls and again dispatched through the offside. Harris just offering too much width, and Masood. Harrison again bowls and more of the same. That's cracked through the covers, and James Harris has just not got his radar right in these early stages.
Bean this time outside edge, wide of the cordon. That's going to go for 4 down towards the northeast stand. Wouldn't have been his most confidently struck shot.
Over, I think I've probably overstayed my time, as this one is again driven nicely through the offside, and Harris is giving them opportunities there, and Bean and Masood are laying into them, and that has reached a fairly long boundary at extra cover.
And McIlroy comes in. Bean pushing that one square on the offside. Nice shot. He is strong both sides of the wicket square, Finlay Bean. We noticed that early on in his career. 27 years of age now. This delivery wide of off stump, and Bean has got it away. There's again a feeling maybe of a bit of edge about it. He's got it through third man for 4. As Crane is in again, and Bean goes big this time with the spin. Out over long on, and that was 6 from the moment it left the bat. Big hit from Finlay Bean.
Which is a difficult one to master as he comes in again. Kieran Carlson bowls his next delivery, and that's punched towards the leg side again into the open vacant field. Is it going to race away to the boundary? Yes, it is. 4 runs there onto the leg side.
He's had 3 4-wicket hauls and 3 5-wicket hauls, and there's another one because Shan Masood has been unable to deal with this one out of the footmarks, and he's clipped it to short leg. So Masood, Crane turns again, coming over the wicket and short and pulled, and that should be 4. That's a poor delivery this time. Can happen with leg spinners. Just dragged it down a little bit.
And this again a full toss, and that's whacked towards the leg side boundary in the region of as Crane comes in again, and this time it's squared. A shot played by Joe Root, squarish to the boundary.
As Hamza bowls, and that's 4 runs back past him for Finlay Bean. Tucked into a straight drive. Hamza stuck a hand down, couldn't quite get down in time, and it raced up the boundary at long off for 4. Hamza bowls, and he'll get it here. He's forced it between slips and points, and it's racing down to third man, and Finlay Bean has a half century.
As Crane comes in, next delivery, and that's a square. Punched square by Joe Root onto the leg side, and it's gone briskly to the boundary. In he comes again, and this time it's whacked straight over the leg side boundary, straight in front of him.
Root waits and flicks this one through mid-wicket this time along the deck, and that single will bring him yet another first-class 50. That's 82 of those now to go with 44. Single moved on to 68, and Bean back on strike. McIlroy in. Bean steps back and hauls this one away. Square on the leg side for 6. The sort of shot that his opening partner Adam Lyth would be proud of, because he plays that so well. And Bean hammered it away backward of square.
And in he comes, and this time, oh, and that's hoiked straight up and over the bowler, and that is going to go for, is it a 6? Let me just have a, it is a 6, yeah.